Now, looking at paragraph 55, you say, the next thing I remember is waking up to a call from my son around 1:40 a.m. Christopher was crying and said, "Get out of the house, the tower's burning. I love you, Pappy, get out." I was shocked at what was happening, but at this stage I did not feel in too much danger. There did not seem to be much smoke, and I couldn't see the full magnitude of the fire. Were you aware of any smoke inside your flat at that time?
No, at that time there was no smoke inside my flat. Only a little bit of, let's say, like dark, thick dust.
I initially left the kitchen window open. Why did you do that?
Well, because I opened the window in order to look downstairs, and obviously I could see that a lot of people were standing and shouting.
Right.
And I realized that there was something unusual going on, and and also to make myself seen and known by police or firefighters that I'm there. So basically, yeah.
Just at this point, were the smoke alarms operating in your flat? Did they go off at this time?
No, not at this stage.
No. And when you looked out of your bedroom window or kitchen window, could you see flames?
No.
Paragraph 59, you say, I could hear a crackling sound from outside. I also saw sparks, which reminded me of fireworks. You described the crackling sound. Could you just tell us a bit about that? Can you tell us more about that sound?
It was like when you hear or see a piece of dry wood burning. And it's like a clean, crispy noise. That's what I could hear.
Now, the second picture I want to show you, I think is one that your son Christopher sent you by text. And that's AR7, which we have at reference 892, page 15. Is that correct?
Yes.
This is the photograph sent to you by your son?
But the other way around.
And you believe that you would have received this no later than 2 a.m., I think?
Yes. Yes. I think it was the second phone call that I had with Christopher, and he told me, you see, believe me, it is really big. So it's really dangerous.
Now, we know you made a first attempt to leave your flat. Do you think you received this picture before or after that first attempt?
I think I received the photo, I think after. I think I made the attempt to leave the flat as soon as, Christopher told me, that there is a big fire. So I got ready, and then I remember receiving this photo and realizing, the gravity of it, so how big it was.
Yes. Just so you're clear, your son Christopher exhibits the same photograph to his witness statement, which we're going to be putting into the record later this morning. And he says he can't give a precise time for the photograph, but it was shortly after the call he made to you at about 1:42.
Yes. So basically we had the first call, and then I assessed a little bit. I got ready. Obviously I hung up. I tried to get out, and then he sent me this one. So basically, yes.
Right. So this photograph came in, so you say after your first attempt to get out, you think?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Just so we're clear about that.
Yes.
Okay. You say Christopher called after sending the photograph of the burning tower. He was with a fire marshal and handed the phone over to him. We had a short conversation where I confirmed my location. The fire marshal told me to stay put, as the fire was not near my flat and they would come and get me. I felt reassured after this call. Was this conversation before or after you had made your first attempt to leave?
It was after.
After?
After.